story of the year.
And it comes after a pair of third down conversions on that drive. Cutter Boley comes to the tight end, Josh.
At times.
They've been leaning on #1 Kendrick Law, and now Seth McGowan takes it across the left side on third down conversions this season. And floated into the hands over the shoulder all season for Florida. Patterson gets a try, and he gets 10. McGowan releases from the backfield. Boley has time, double clutches, and then squeeze. DJ Miller, the freshman, came in motion. Here comes perceived pressure, and they get it to Miller against the zone. And
yeah, there we go.
Boley 3 for 4 start. Free blitzer coming, and they reinvested in the offensive line in the offseason. Here's a handoff to Kendrick Law, and he gets pressure from the right side, spits it out to the left. It had signaled to him, to this fan base, and to the SEC that the program had arrived. Boley trying to check it down to Law after the pump fake. That was dangerous. Boley hands it off, and a beautiful run by Seth McGowan.
To keep pressing forward. I obviously would like to continue to keep running, and we've hit some solid runs, but then we've been stagnant in a couple of the runs that will be successful. Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
All right, Cole, great job. Cutter Boley to Willie Rodriguez, and now going to the perimeter. This is only the second possession of the game for Kentucky. A muffed punt limited them to freshman quarterback. Pressure from the edge goes right to him. DJ Miller squeezes
downs against Tennessee a couple weeks ago. He's got a bright future.
Full steam ahead. They got trips to the near side. They don't show that very often. And now he's got man coverage downfield, and is caught, and a punt. Defense has been a security blanket for Boley, who, like many young quarterbacks, has been inconsistent. Seth McGowan over the right side and fight
through a couple interceptions. Could have had a couple more last week.
He was off target a lot. Boley goes over the middle, and a crossing route caught, but short of the sticks. Along with Josh Caddis, the tight end, and a direct snap to McGowan, and he is through.
Either way, first down, good play call.
And a bounce to the outside by McGowan. Cole, really.
Kentucky football team share that appreciation for what they're able to do every day.
Lincoln Riley kicked him off the team at Oakland. Kendrick Law in motion. Boley going that direction, and that is caught at the sideline, and a first sent to this league.
I know, right? Eli Stowers, Diego Pavia, Vanderbilt,
and this guy.
Webb, defensive end at Missouri, was there also.
All roads start in Las Cruces. Here's McGowan taken. Third down 3. McGowan trying it again. Law in motion, and around the edge, picks up drive. Going to keep their foot on the neck of a program that's playing under an interim coach. Boley down the sideline, touch. Tony Neely, or with the Hall of Famer Tony Neely here at Kentucky. And not only that,
been watching too much WWE.
Something like that, or Ohio Valley. Boley goes to the outside, and a spin by Kendrick Law breaks free.
Match defense from Florida with perfection.
4-man rush. Boley lets it go down to the 2. Bill, Kentucky. Here's McGowan and an opener. And now 35 seconds remain. Kentucky has all 3 timeouts. Boley gets rid of it before getting set. If we have time on this second down play for Kentucky. Boley trying to run with it. They're going to have to use a timeout when he goes down. And the ball came loose, but they
go back in.
Boley looking for Hester, and he's intercepted. So we start the second half. Kendrick Law goes in motion, and Boley spits it out to the tight end Caddis.
Most of his team, but cannot continue to turn the football over.
It was sloppy, to say the least. McGowan tried to bounce away.
Now he's got a little more consistent blocking in front of him here at Kentucky.
Yeah, he insisted it wasn't always a clean look. Boley steps up. He's going to try to run for it. And he breaks from the pocket to pick up the first down with his legs in the high school. Started last week against Georgia and back out there tonight. Boley rolls the pocket and he gets rid of it to Kendrick Law. Boley finds Law, can't escape, and Gums throws.
See if they can't force a punt and get this offense back out on the field.
That's Gilmore in motion, 4 wide, and Law picks up the blitzing back, complete to the perimeter to Fred Ferrier to the right side. Opening possession, second half for Kentucky. Seth McGowan. I can't even get a hoodie.
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
You got to talk about some O-line play if you're going to do that and get that.
Here's McGowan. And if you're not using video games for reference points, you're not doing it right. McGowan and fights for extra yardage. You can see 10th play of this second half opening drive. McGowan again.
Blitz left, so don't know what you do. Just got to tackle better in space.
Now it's Dante Dowdell, and he nearly broke it. Dowdell spelling McGowan in the backfield. Dowdell straight ahead, and he bowls up below the right side, unbalanced. And it's a direct snap. McGowan, he is. Little dancing, and here's McGowan. Man, he talked about that being a benchmark win for this program under him as McGowan tries to find the edge. At where it seemed like the play clock had expired and an overtime Florida win. Dante, I think he's putting dudes through tables.
It's not very original.
No.
To do it his way. That was a Mark Stoops blueprint game last week, kind of like the way this one's playing out here tonight.
A couple of playoff contending teams remaining on the schedule. Huge haul. Here goes Dante Dowdell. Dowdell inside the 10 into the end zone. Transgressions this week you may have read about, but they love what Bo Allen has done as well. And room on the left side for Jason Patterson. You brought rock t-shirts from the 80s. Here's Patterson again.
Well, we're
years. 9. Dang it. Patterson took a hit, spun, and then got taken the 8. And 2 touchdowns and a pick. Celebration. He told me a couple years ago, he said, I hated that moment because I've never been above the team, and I felt that celebration. That was a 10-win season for the Cats. Bo Allen trying to scramble on 4th down. The ball comes squirting out, scooped up by Florida. It would be a turnover on downs regardless.
But you handing the reins over to your young quarterback, Cutter Boley. You've had some ups and downs, some good, some bad.
In this game, by mentioning there was still, including tonight's game, a third of the regular stuff. Bo Allen has played the last couple of series for the Cats. They go